Hello, welcome everyone to Fallout 1 in 2023. Last episode we actually intruded in the Mariposa military base, and it was packed with vats and super mutants everywhere. We snuck in the base and we infiltrated all through the floors, and we talked to the lieutenant, and we detonated the base from the inside on a 5-minute timer. And it's all destroyed now. So now the final location is to confront the Master at the cathedral. Or at the children at the cathedral. And this is it right here. And the children at the cathedral, they actually worship the supermutants and they think they are gods. And now we're gonna infiltrate this place, hopefully with barely any conflict. Because my speech is really high and I can really take advantage of that. But we'll see how this goes. So this marks the final episode for this series. It's the Children of the Cathedral and their master. Alright, let's get started. A teenager, the enchanter of the children. Hello, friend. My master's vision has made me truly alive for the first time. May I share my wonderful story with you? Where might I meet this master? Master looks above. Master sits below. Watch the peace and the unity grow. There was once a man who was so full of hate that he's nearly died. But now, praise the Master, praise the holy flame, praise the vineyard of life. And that's when they're created. Hello, friend. The Master's vision has made me truly alive. Oh, okay. They're all gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna save real quick just in case this guy is bad. Haven't I heard about you? You've killed all sorts of shit, haven't you? What brings you here? I've heard about some strange stuff happening here. What's going on? We're getting ready for war. We're going to save the world so we can fill it all this peace and unity bullshit. If it's bullshit, why are you here? Me, I'd rather screw someone rather than get screwed. But we shouldn't talk about this in the open. The zombies didn't like it. Alright. Let's infiltrate this place. Because I don't know how. I kind of forgot. I'm gonna go do stealth. Sneak. Going in. Kinda creepy. Alright, who's that? Shopkeeper. So you can, like, side with these guys. I would never do that, but you have the option. Playthroughs and stuff like that. Laura. Go talk to Laura. Save.
Hello, my brother. May I be of service this glorious day?
Can I ask you a few questions about the children?
Oh, I'm hardly an authority. You should see Morpheus, the High Priest. I'm sure he can help you much more than I.
Flasher of the children. Monitor. A large monitor, black and white only. The reception is pretty good for being indoors without an antenna. A large monitor, black and white only. The robed figure is reciting religious dogma at a feverish pace. I'm gonna talk to Tan, fine, but if I hear the word praise, I'll kill you. Sure thing. The only thing I like praising is a bottle of rat scorpion juice. You need to go out to LA Boneyard, pal. Ain't no slash in here. I've looked. Save right here. Hi, I'm meditating. Did you notice? Can I help you? Sure. You notice anything unusual around here? Well, Father Morpheus hasn't given these sermons in such a long time. It's a pity, because I so love his speeches, and everybody seems to be very busy with some aid. Now, if you excuse me, I must get back to meditating. Dun. Ah, it's locked. Dude. Alright. We snuck in. Now we inside the cathedral. Oh yeah, of course. Robes.
I don't remember inviting anyone to my room, and yet I have a visitor. Why?
I'm Melon. What's yours?
I ask the questions, not you. Now tell me what you are doing here.
I'm here to make you a deal.
What could you possibly offer me?
I'd like to offer you some information about your enemies.
And who might my enemies be?
Well, the followers, for one.
Tell me what you know.
Let's just say I know something to help you out against them.
Give me the information, or die a slow, lingering death.
I think the master would be happy if you killed a vault dweller.
Ah, so you are the vault dweller I've been hearing about. Surprised? I have my sources. Now I will take you as a gift to the master. He'll be very pleased.
How about I take you in a bag instead? Oh, damn. Okay. Orpheus. Cathedral Tower.
I don't remember inviting anyone to my room, and yet I have a visitor. Why?
One of the brothers sent me up here.
I suspect you are a spy sent by the followers. I may be wrong, but I do not take.
Damn, okay. That ain't the option. Thing I saved.
I don't remember inviting anyone to my room, and yet I have a visitor. Why?
Cause I have such a deal for you.
What could you possibly offer me?
I was sent here by the master. He wants me to spy on you.
A spy? Very foolish of you.
Dang, you can't really do much with this guy, can you?
I don't remember inviting anyone to my room, and yet I have a visitor. Why?
That's such a deal for you.
What could you possibly offer me? And who might my enemies tell me what you know?
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna wear Stealth Boy. Neat. I found a hidden hatch. Don't need to know I'm here. Look at all those mutants. Ugh. There's an old vault. Halt! What do you do? What is your business here, child? I'm on important business. You have no right to stop and question me. You may pass but next time, with the proper procedure. Blessing to you, brother. Whoa. Okay. Scummy things going on here. Prisoners. Can I break in here and free them? Like brainwashing, dude. Level 3. Look at those Mr. Handies. They're so scary and huge in this game. I just need past this guy. Again. Alright. This is so disgusting. What is this? Use my science on this door. That's why this game is so great. I don't have to fight anyone. I can just sneak my way in if I want to. This may have traps. Not entirely sure. There he is. There's the master. The hairs on the back of your neck rise. You feel something from the corridor ahead. The bile rises as your... as you recognize the mass of flesh ahead, human parts, in the wall itself. The worst part, that it's moving, falling to you. Your nose starts to bleed. You hear voices in your head. They are calling your name. Darkness washes over your eyes for a moment, but you recover.
So what shall it be? Do you join the Unity, or do you die here?
Join.
Die!
Join.
Die!
If you can prove to me that your unity is the best course for humanity, then I will help you.
I don't have to prove anything to you!
Prove.
Your ego demands you tell me. All villains have the strange urge to explain everything.
I am no villain.
You have no idea what I or
The Unity.
is about.
Then tell me what you are about.
The Unity will bring about the master race.
Master.
Master! One able to survive, or even
Thrive.
in the wasteland. As long as there are differences, we will tear ourselves apart fighting each other. We need one race.
Race.
One goal. Goal!
Goal.
One people to move forward to our destiny. Destiny.
That race being the mutants, of course.
Of course.
Mutants are best equipped to deal with the world today.
Who else? The ghouls? Please. Normals? They brought nuclear death to us all. This will be the age of mutants. Mutants.
You mean to change all the others into mutants as well?
All that resist? Yes. And all those that are required for the
Unity.
as well. The remainder will be allowed to live out their days, but under Unity control.
And protection.
But none shall breed, for they will be the last of their race.
You've got a problem with your master plan.
And what is that?
I happen to know that your mutants are sterile.
Preposterous! The FEV2 virus doesn't destroy the reproductive organs of those it mutates.
Perhaps the virus didn't sterilize people once, but it does now.
Do you have proof?
Of course, I do. Here it is.
I must digest this information. One moment. I understand now. You made a clever forgery. You made this up to fool me. Fool!
Me.
You're lying. You're denying the facts in front of you.
But it cannot be. This would mean that
All my work.
has been for nothing. Everything that I've tried to a failure. It can't be.
Sorry, this isn't an option for you. Your race will die out after this generation.
I don't think that I can continue
Continue.
to have done the things I have done in the name of progress and healing. It was madness. I can see that now. Madness. Madness? There is no hope. Leave now. Leave while you still have.
Hope.
Well, that conversation went very well. A lot easier than I thought. My speech is super high. Therefore, I can basically say whatever I want. And I can get by. 25 seconds. Oh, I gotta go. I got time to get. 230 seconds before this place detonates. That conversation went really well. I convinced the master to stop his plan, and he's gonna detonate this entire cathedral, the vault, and the actual building. See you around. See you around. Right. Get out of here now. Gotta go. Y'all are all screwed. Kaboom! Sneak and speech.
You managed to destroy the vats. Then you killed the Master before he could realize his twisted plans. With the Master gone, his armies flee to the east in fear of retribution from the remaining normals. The ghouls of Necropolis learn how to maintain the repaired water pump, and eventually rediscover many lost secrets of engineering. They form a business, selling this technology to other towns. In Shady Sands, Tandy helps her father Aradesh bring a new community and new life out of the broken remains of the world. They are responsible for the new California Republic, whose ideals spread across the land. Killian Darkwater takes firm control of Junktown, drives out the last of Gizmo's kind, and then enforces his own brand of frontier justice. Life is fair and safe under his law. The Brotherhood of Steel helps the other human outposts drive the mutant armies away with minimal loss of life on both sides of the conflict. The advanced technology of the Brotherhood is slowly reintroduced into New California with little disruption or chaos. The Brotherhood wisely remains out of the power structure and becomes a major research and development house. With your assistance, Old Harold brings the ghoul population of the hub into equality with the humans. The two sides work together and the hub prospers. Old Harold is still alive, as far as anyone knows. Thanks to your persistence, the Raiders are destroyed as an effective fighting force and disband. None of the Raider survivors are ever heard from again. Your involvement with the various places and people of the wasteland is well documented by future historians. Only a single question remained unanswered. What happened to you?
done it. That's wonderful, amazing. I'm so proud of what you've accomplished, what you've endured. There's no way the people of the Vault can ever thank you enough for what you've done. You've saved all our lives. Who knows? Maybe even saved the human race. Yes. That makes the rest of this even harder. Everyone will want to talk to you. Every youngster will look up to you and want to emulate you. And then what? They'll want to leave. What happens to the Vault if we lose the best of a generation? What if we are the only safe place in the world? You just gave us back all these lives. I can't take the chance of losing them. I've made a lot of tough decisions since I took this position, but none of them harder than this one. You saved us, but you'll kill us. I'm sorry. You're a hero, and you have to leave.
Well, darn. Do you wish to continue playing with Fallout 6 character? Yes, continue playing. The dialogue window will close and you will stay on the map. Please click continue. Wow, that's all that work just to get banished. Richard Gray audio diary. Okay, this is gonna be a lot. I'll put timestamps just in case no one's interested in watching this part. I'm gonna read it. Richard Gray audio diary. I'm dying. I need to get to this. I need to get down. I'm dying. I need to get this down before the pain overwhelms me. I can't believe that I was able to drag myself out of that. The slime did not affect me, but I nearly drowned. I don't know what happened to Harold. He was standing right next to me when the crane knocked me into the vat. He must have been killed, or he would have been tried to help me. Francine's dead and killed by one of those robots. I have no idea how much time has passed. I was able to hack the computer to turn the robots and record this, but now my mind is slipping away. There's so much pain. The green slime that was immersed in this is the source of all the mutations. We traced it to here. My skin is to fester and peel. In other areas, it is bubbling and starting to expel the green mucus-like substance. Some days, pain is almost tolerable. I can actually walk a few steps again. It seems inconceivable that I dragged myself all the way up here from the bat room. Strangely, I'm actually feeling stronger, though I'm still not in a lot of pain. Everything seems to be getting smaller. I think I consumed one of the mutated things scurryingly around here today. Before I knew it was happening, some sort of tendril had sprung from my stomach over the poor creature. As soon as it had sucked up the rodent into my guts, I could actually feel its mind. I think there's a very real possibility that I'm going slowly insane and can no longer differentiate between what is real and what is a hallucination. Maybe I'm still slowly dying in the vet and I will imagine all this. Things are becoming more clear to me every day. This toxin has actually improved my mind. I feel that I can understand even the most complex philosophical questions simply and directly. It's as if all these layers of artifice have got away. I wonder what would happen if I submerged an animal in the vats for a prolonged period of time. Would it gain awareness? The strangest thing is happening to the animals. They actually become smarter and more aware of their surroundings. I dipped a dog and a rat at the same time today, and they were fused together. It's not quite two creatures anymore, but it's more than one. Perhaps this is the future, a coming together of different creatures in some sort of harmonious unity. I no longer consume the different animals I create. I create simply for substance. I have become the instrument through which unity will be achieved. I am so much more than a human being now. It's time to bring the others into the glory that is the unity. The lost soul has finally strayed into my home. I was so surprised that I consumed him before dipping. A mistake I shall not make again. His wind is so primitive as to be repulsive to my refined cognitive abilities. I have begun to modify myself to be more pleasing to the unity by injecting small doses of the virus into my body. The slime in the vats is a man-made virus called the Forced Evolutionary Virus. This information was acquired from my newly grown Neuralink with the base computer. The few wanderers that have found their way here have been disappointing to me. They can't seem to mutate correctly. The best I've been able to create are some big and dumb mutants. Most can recall nothing from before I initiated them into the wondrous unity. I only feed on them for fuel. Now their minds are nothing to me. O glorious creator, I have succeeded in spreading the complete joy of unification to another soul. Unlike the others, his total radiation count was low. I believe this is the factor we have all been overlooking all this time, as it seems the conversion is more successful in the cases with less radiation damage. I have never known such glory as I felt when taking his mind into our own. We are beginning to create an army dedicated to unifying the wonderful diversity of life. We have trained them to continue our work here while we search more populated areas to take into ourselves. We are beginning to feel the limitations of our body that is mobile. We must find permanent home with a greater store of knowledge and a steady supply of biomass. We have stopped increasing ourselves until we can find a unification center When we have arrived, we will continue to grow and feed until we have brought peace and unity to the entire world. So basically what that just said is Richard Gray heralds one of his team members that went to that facility. Richard Gray is the master, or I guess was the master. He was the start. He is the idea of the master. I wonder if we can tell Harold that. I'm not too sure, but I'll certainly try. Captain Maxon's diary. Here we go. October 10th, 2077. Roger Maxon, Captain, serial number 072389. I started this log because it doesn't look good for any of us, and I like for people to know what really happened here. All hell broke loose when we finally discovered what those scientist bastards were up to. The colonel has locked himself in his office and seemed to be having some sort of breakdown. The men are screaming for blood. They're looking for the answers. I'm not sure what happened. Oops. They're looking to me for answers, and I'm not sure what to do. Someone has to do something. Though before this place sinks into an narcissistic bloodbath. October 12th, 2077. Every time we get a report from a higher up, things get worse here. The war is going in a very bad direction, and this place is about to go into full mutiny. With all the chaos that entails, I stopped one of the men from executing a scientist today and demanded that we interrogate them to find out what the orders were. October 13th, 2077. I killed a man today. I was interrogating Chief Scientist Anderson, and he was giving me the full details of their inhuman experiments. He said his orders came from the government, but I didn't buy it. He started screaming about how he was following orders, how he was a military man, and I just shot him. I tell myself it was to keep him from causing a full mutiny among the men, but I'm not so sure. October 15th, 2077. I tried again to speak to the colonel through the door, but he seems to have completely lost touch with reality. I broke down the door with several of my men just in time to watch him blow his head off, right before he pulled the trigger, and he said he was sorry. October 18th, 2077. By killing the egghead, I seem to have confirmed my position as leader of the men. They follow me without question now. The interrogations invariably end up being executions. Shellman held out the longest, but this end result was the same. Her arguments about her orders were a bit too specific to be completely made up. I'm getting a real bad feeling in my gut about how this is all going to end up. I don't even lie to myself anymore about my reasons for executing the scientists. October 20th, 2077. I finally replied to the outside world over our radio. I don't know why they never sent anyone here to see what was happening when we stopped responding to their transmissions. It doesn't make any sense. Well, they'll come now. I declared ourselves seceded from the Union. They remember Jefferson Davis. What will history say about me? What the hell is going on? We declare ourselves to be in full desertion from the army and no longer under government command. And what happens? Nothing. Something bad is coming down. October 23rd, 2077. I can't believe those bastards finally did it. The end of all hell. They finally let the A-bombs fly. We're right in the middle of trying to pry the real story out of von Felden when we've completely lost contact. I have a feeling the research center was hit hard. I don't know why, I'm just calling it a gut feeling. It seems conceivable that we were not targeted. I'm sure China will make up for that oversight real soon. Luckily, we have moved our families from outside into the facility the day before yesterday. We do not yet know if the fallout was reached this area. October 25th, 2077. Sergeant Blattner volunteered to go outside today to take specific readings on the atmosphere. It seemed the radiation has not spread this far. Since he was wearing his power armor, there was no real threat to him for radiation. But if he had been exposed, he would have had to be exiled. We don't have adequate decontamination facilities here. October 26th, 77. I convinced the men that we should bury the scientists. I don't know why. Perhaps it was to ease my conscience. I finally started to believe their stories when the last one was dying. My God, what have I become? October 27th, 2077. We're leaving this godforsaken place today. I'm leaving the Exodus to old government bunker at Lost Hills. I'm leaving this log behind to be buried when this place goes in the next exchange. Who knows? Maybe someone will find it someday. Alright. Where we all started, man. This cave. Now here we are with power armor. Everything, miniguns, everything. What will happen if I, Vault 13 and... What happens when I go in? Can I go in? Alright, we can hack it. Yeah, all I can do. Let's go see if we can talk to Harold. Found by his friend Richard Gray, which actually ended up turning out to be the master. But, maybe I can't speak to him about it anymore. I don't know. Dave. Maybe I should cue the Indian cutscene.
Maybe you'll think of me when you are all alone. Maybe is waiting.
Well, everyone, that concludes my playthrough of Fallout 1 in 2023. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I have. It's my first Let's Play I've ever done, and I do appreciate if anybody watched it at all. I really enjoyed this one, and I can't wait to check out Fallout 2. And there's a lot of things I missed, because, you know, every playthrough, you can't do everything in one playthrough. There's sides you can take and stuff like that. So a few things I missed, and a few Easter eggs, but I played the game pretty naturally, I think. But I'm sure I missed something, but that's the joy of Fallout. You can miss stuff and come back later, a future day, and it'll be completely different. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you on my next series. Thank you.
For you will prove untrue. Then what will you do? Maybe you'll sit and sigh, wishing that I were near. Then maybe you'll ask me to come back again, and maybe I'll say maybe. Maybe you think of me when you are all alone. Maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will I do? Maybe you'll sit inside, wishing that I were near. Then maybe you'll ask me to come back again.